What's going on, brothers? It's L.O.M. Mgtow, know the name. Got another video for you. It's written titled Self-Inflicted, Part 3. Here goes. So that party college known as Ohio State has decided that they're going to contribute to the trash bag behavior and the lack of accountability that's in our civilization's DNA dumpsters, and these young women who have no self-awareness. So they're going to teach these young women how to start OnlyFans pages. And their cover story is they're doing this to take the stigma out of sex work. Now, for you brothers who've taken a red pill, you brothers who have eyes to see, ears to hear, you brothers who are worth your weight in gold, we all know that this is just how they endorse harlotry. That's all this is. This is how they endorse harlotry. This is how they keep these DNA dumpsters off the hook for being DNA dumpsters. That's what this is. And this is also how they earn a little extra cash on the side, considering the fact that the lame duck in the White House decided that he's not going to scrub their student loan debt. So it's come to this. I'm telling you, man, things are gonna wax worse and worse for these trollops. The thought fatigue is coming down the pipe if it isn't here already. A lot of people today are just sick of thoughts. Social media isn't helping. Cardi B isn't helping. Just the liberal media in general isn't helping. But they let these DNA dumpsters off the hook. And for you brothers who have been watching my Mgtow content for a while now, you know how I said that when things go to shit and things go sideways, you don't be surprised if you see women trying to trade sex for hand goods. Remember when I said that? I said that when shit goes sideways, do not be surprised when you wake up one day and see these trollops trying to trade sex for canned goods. You might see that sooner than later. I mean, they're trying to take the stigma out of sex work. So, what I'm saying, you think it won't come true? It will. But this right here is just going to be another L for these thoughts. I mean, Std rates are soaring right now, and they're going to get even higher because party colleges like Ohio State are doing this. And don't be surprised if Florida State did the same thing. It's just going to get worse. Now, as far as the L's that these trollops are taking, thanks to themselves, it looks like the feminists over in Denmark right now are having a rough time. So, the fertility in Denmark is pretty much non-existent. It's so bad over there to the point where the feminists are literally begging men to marry them. You hear what I said? It's gotten so bad over there that the feminists are literally begging their men to marry them. But for that, as ridiculous as that news is, I just gotta say it like this. Their calamity was self-inflicted. They are getting exactly what they deserve according to their work. They've been disenfranchising men for 5 decades. After all that disenfranchisement, after all that usury, after all that fraud, all that demonization, they're now begging their men to marry them. Are you fucking serious? I'm telling you, man. These thoughts, these feminists, these DNA dumpsters, they just don't get it. They sunk their fucking ship. But this is what happens when the machinery of the state, the media, simps in high places and low places, leave one gender off the fucking hook and scapegoat another gender. This is what happens. And let's not get started with how these tribes are getting crushed in sports. So, over in Australia, a male handball player woke up one day and decided he wants to identify as a female. So, he joins the female handball league and he crushes it. I mean, fucking annihilates them. I wouldn't be surprised if he didn't turn their bones into powder. And sure enough, the female athletes who had to go against him or try to stop him or her, they're angry, they're crying foul. They're saying that he should be banned from playing handball on a women's team. But you're going to see and hear more stories like that in the future. That's not going away. I mean, these feminists asked for equality, and now that they're getting true equality, they don't like it. And as nature punishes them for their trash bag behavior, do not be surprised if here in the West you see the same thing that's happening over in Denmark. Now, the fertility and the marriage rates over in the West, they're at an all-time low. But do you think it's going to get so bad that these tribes are going to start begging men for marriage? I think it will. Hence that scripture in Isaiah. And that day 7 women will take hold of one man and say, we'll eat our own clothes. We'll eat our own food, wear our own clothes, just take our reproach. Let's be called by your name. You're going to see that. But at the same time, their calamity was self-inflicted. They asked for equality, and they got it. Or for you brothers out there who grew up watching Aladdin, remember when Jafar said he wanted to be a genie? And Aladdin said, okay, Jafar, you want to be a genie? You got it, and everything that comes with it. And then Jafar was saying, no! Well, here we are. It was all self-inflicted. It is what it is. This is L.O.M. Mgtow. That's all I got. If you like the video, like to see me write the commentary, feel free to subscribe. If you want to donate, visit my channel. You find a tip jar on the upper right side of the screen. That's the G+ icon. Alright fam, alright brethren, you know the drill, you know routine, going away living with SYSPM. As for these DNA dumpsters, these bitch-made simps, and those that are problem what we say and how we say it, give them nothing. This has been Mgtow PSA. More to come, tight. See you soon.